Radio Freak It Out. And you guys know what? I have a...
Shit.
I don't even remember the last time someone had anything nice to say about the northern part of Kirat. I mean, the entire region's been under Puggin's control for as long as I can remember. I've heard they even have a bunch of gulans up there where undesirable people are kept. What does that word mean, undesirable? That's such a handy word. It can mean anything from a jerk you don't like to a freedom fighter trying to make Kirat a better place. But I find a lot of things undesirable, you guys. I find poop undesirable. I wish I never had to shit, to be honest. I mean, the food that I have to eat up here, it's not good on the bowel movements. What else is undesirable? I mean, girls who talk too much.
Got something for me? No? Okay. Hey Steve, how you doing, man? What we got? What we got? What we got? Convoy. Don't hit my car, asshole.
Now, have you guys been hearing about these caves that Noor holds her little get-togethers in? And I'm using the word get-togethers very lightly. There's not chai being served here. There's some crazy shit going down. Now, I'm an open-minded guy. After all, I do host a free radio program to you guys, okay? Is it me? Am I just a square? But I've never understood people who are into the weird stuff. I think sex is fun. I am very good.
Classic. Oh. Oh shit. Whoops. Oh, the grenade launcher. The good old days. Yeah. Plenty of those drivers going around, dude. You know, I'm really quite annoyed. I was going to stream this last night, right? So I sat down, put my headset on, put the game on. I got to the main menu, right, only to discover that my save file from the previous, the playthrough that I started, I was 3 hours into it, was just suddenly gone. Shit. Yeah, it was just suddenly gone. There was no option to continue the game that I'd started on the last Far Cry 4 stream. It was just new game, that was it. So I lost 3 hours of gameplay. So what I did last night instead was I played the game up to the point when I know it cut off, and I did absolutely everything that I did in the last playthrough, well maybe with the exception of a few pieces not being done. But I was really annoyed about that. That was 3 hours of gameplay that disappeared. So unfortunately I had to restart it.
The following is an announcement.
And the funny thing was, by the time I started this stream and I looked at how much gameplay I'd put into it, it was actually 3 hours again. So it means that I more or less did everything correctly. But I cannot figure out why the save file was gone. It didn't say it was corrupted, it didn't say, there was no messages, no nothing. It was just gone. Literally just gone. I couldn't believe it. So unfortunately, I couldn't stream this last night. I know it's not the end of the world, but it was just annoying because I wasted those 3 hours. I hate doing that.
I'll mark the delivery location on your map.
But I cannot wait to play Far Cry 5 again because they released a new weapon on the live event, and it's a brand new assault rifle. It's called the BP2. It looks like it's somewhere between like a. At first I thought it was a FAMAS. But then when I looked at it, it was closely resembled an F2000 or the MTAR-21, or a cross between the two of them. Or maybe it's a new one. But it's a brand new assault rifle for Far Cry 5. I've got to spend 40 minutes in arcade mode to unlock it. But that's alright, I can do that. Just do outposts and stuff. So I'm very happy. That's 2 brand new assault rifles in 2.5 weeks, I think, or 3 weeks. I'm not complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm very happy with that, if I do say. I need a vehicle. I wish I knew how it happened, dude. It's actually baffled me because if a save file is corrupted, it will tell you. You'll see it straight away. But there was nothing. But I hadn't played this game for at least a week because there are other things that I streamed in between my Far Cry games. I don't know if you know, but at the moment I'm on a marathon. Because I've got Far Cry 3 now, and I can play 3, 4, Primal and number 5, so I'm switching between all 4 of them throughout the next few weeks. So I start with 3, I go to 4, I go to Primal, and then I go to 5, and then I do the same thing. Like the next time I start at number 3, go to 4, Primal, and 5. It's something I've never done before. I didn't have the capabilities of doing it, but now that I do, I wanted to do it. It's very interesting to just go through all 4 of the games. I was thinking, should I do the entire Far Cry 3 one, then the entire 4 one, and I thought, nah, I'll mix them up. I'll mix and match everything. A few of my favourite subscribers voted for that anyway. They said mix it up. It's more fun that way. Right, Coolios.
I see movement.
Fuck, dude, I shot you in your head. Go to hell. The hell? Yeah, so it's just a bullet going past your head, no big freaking deal. I know, what an idiot. Oh, bastards. Oh, I need a tiger skin. Just one.
Anyone there? Hello? Come in, please. Come in, please. Ajay, it's Gopal. I'm sending you the coordinates for the new drop sites. Grab the packages before the governor's men reach them.
Governor's men?
Paul Harmon on Noor. Whoever is in charge of that region, I'm talking about their forces.
Over and out.
All Hammond on Noor. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I know you're in here. There you are. Just one skin will do. Cute. There we go, maxed out. One built for 15 grenades. That's the 4th Cognac cigars I've had since I started this. Uh-oh.
I got the first one.
Good. Keep going.
Keep going. Who's fighting? You're a cheeky fucker, aren't you?
I have the last one.
Wonderful. Please deliver them to this location.
Well, dude, you do realise that the last piece of DLC coming out in a couple of months is actually a zombies thing. I haven't done the Vietnam DLC for number 5. I haven't finished it. I don't think it actually interested me as much as I thought it would. But there is a zombies one coming out. That is the final one. The next one that's actually out is the Mars missions. We're going to go to Mars. It's like a futuristic one. Not really my cup of tea, but I'll give it a try. And I think what will be funny about that is any of the sci-fi weapons that you get in that DLC, you'll probably be able to use in the main campaign. Well, so I have like laser guns and everything.
The golden path continues to be in your debt.
Oh dear.
I'll let the people in charge know what you've done for us.
The zombies DLC, that would be interesting. Because I mean, I'm not always the greatest fan of zombies either, but zombies in Farcry style, that's an interesting concept. So I'll keep an open mind about it. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, eat that, assholes. Hello, Sabal. I'm here. Shit. Where is this guy? Guys. Yeah, I guess it would. The funny thing is, if there were laser guns to be used in the main campaign, I probably wouldn't use them too often, because I think it's a little bit too crazy for that. I'd rather just stick to modern stuff. But if I want to have a laugh, I'll try something out, but only for a laugh. Also, I'm interested to see what they'll bring out for the zombies. There might be some new weapons with that. There was 4 weapons with the Vietnam DLC.
Sabal.
One was a new one was a classic.
Champion returns. Defending that rebel camp saved a lot of lives.
One was another variant. Well, 2 of them were variants actually.
Amita would have let our people die, and for
what? I was cool with that.
For intel that we may or may not have needed.
And last week they released the Desert Eagle,
the right
the
choice was
D50, or Deagle. That thing is a fucking monster. Oh
That's
Lord.
the golden path. That's the direction we were going before Mohan died.
One shot.
That's why
boom,
I stepped up.
Dead.
Because I knew your father, and I respected his vision.
And where does Amita fit into all this?
Look, I'll be the first to give her credit. But you don't need 2 heads. Not if you want to get work done. That's something your father taught me. You need to learn what drove him, what drives us. Go to the monastery.
Go to the monastery. Okay, I'll drive.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Public Affairs and Social Harmony. Royal Army patrols are for your safety and the security of Kirat. Be sure to give them...
Uncle Pagan here, just checking in on my favorite nephew. So tell me, RJ, who are you rooting for so far? Have you fallen into Amita's honeypot, or have you been dazzled by Sabal's flowing locks and bad boy charm? Hey,
the fuck?
each
Hey!
to his own. That's your lifestyle choice to make. It isn't my cup of tea, contrary to the rash assumptions some may make about my appearance.
I didn't hear those
I am
things.
indeed batting for the other team. You more than most should know that there was only ever one woman for me, my boy.
I'm going to shoot your face off!
I'll shoot yours off first. Oh shit, I don't own any outposts in this area, do I? Crap. Okay, I have to blow it up. What is this? I've only played 2 God of War games, and that's God of War 3 and the new one that's on the PS4 right now. And I've heard that they're bringing a new game plus out for that. It's been officially announced, and I think it's about freaking time.
Well done, brother.
Because God of War, I've always said this, the new God of War game is 100% new game plus material, 100%. By the time you get Kratos and Atreus leveled up, the game's ended, so I'm like, why do you go to all that effort if you can't make any use of it afterwards? But they're like, no, new game plus, so you can restart the game with all of your toys. And I'm like, yay! New game plus is the bomb, man. That's what makes these games fun, it's new game plus. Like Horizon Zero Dawn, that's got new game plus on it. I love that. Being able to restart the game with all my weapons, equipment, like outfits, stuff like that, including the shield outfit.
The following is an announcement
You can play it
from
on
the
any
Ministry of
difficulty you
Public
want.
Affairs and Social Harmony. Royal Army patrols are for your safety and the security of Kirak. Be sure to give them the right of way at all times and avoid any sudden movements when approaching them. Any orders received from Royal Army...
Monkey's paw. What am I gonna do with a monkey's paw? Oh, I mean, like, when I started the new God of War, I played it on medium, and I have to be honest, I found it very, very difficult on that, even on medium, I did. I mean, I know there are a lot of people out there that would listen to me say that and think that I'm just rubbish at the game or something, or I can't handle it, and the truth is that they are actually right. I can't handle it, at least not straight away. See, I'm the kind of person that I have to play it on an easier difficulty and then work my way up, because if I'm going to replay a game many times, then that's the way I operate, because it takes me a while to adapt. Some people can just adapt to these games so fast and they do it naturally. They feel the need to criticize others because they can't do it. And if I see any people like that in my stream, I ban them. I banned a lot of them when I was playing God of War because they were just being dickheads.
Tells me you're ready to
Well, I can play it on whatever
inspired
difficulty
your
I want to
father.
play it on, you know? It's my game, it's my stream. F off.
Manashur, God of gods, sang the world into existence. For that, we give him thanks. We thank the gods for giving us life. Please, take an offering basket.
A candle reminds us that growth only comes with a willingness to step beyond our usual boundaries. The God bless us and we connect them in the prayer to purify ourselves from bad thoughts. A life without emotion is no life at all. But a life controlled by emotion
Out the way.
is to be consumed by it. At the bout, life is as tenuous and fleeting as a wisp of sweet-smelling smoke. The incense represents our mortality.
That's very good, man. Did you struggle to do that? Or are you just naturally very good at it? See, there was a guy that came into my Horizon stream, was it over the weekend? And he said to me, "Are you playing this on easy mode?" And I said, why do you think I'm playing it on easy? I didn't tell him straight away. He says, because you're destroying the machine so fast and they're barely even hurting you. So it looks like you're playing it on easy, and I said the truth is, no, dude, I'm not playing it on easy. I paused the game and I went into the gameplay menu and I showed him. I said, look, I'm playing it on very hard, not easy. And he's like, well, how the hell are you destroying the machine so fast? I said, because I've played the game through from start to finish about 8 or 9 times. I'm just experienced at it. So the more experience I got at the game, the higher the difficulty I play it on, because I needed a bigger challenge. And the truth is, on New Game Plus, very hard can be quite easy sometimes, but don't underestimate the machines, because they can kill me very quickly. If I lose track of what I'm doing and I'm not paying attention, they can wipe me out. They have done it. They have done it. But it's just experience. That's all it is. Oh, fucking hell. That was brilliant. Woo! We're dying over here. Oh shit, it's a fucking thing. Too fast, too fast. Oh. Get out of the way. Another bow and arrow. Oh, get away.
I need help.
Oh, I've got 73 seconds, that's alright. Could have destroyed the statue myself.
It's the Royal Army! Defend the temple!
Where's all the... Oh, crap. Give it, give it, give it, give it. Everything I lost, give it to me. Give it to me now.
Here they come! Here they come! This is what you live for.
Gone, you silly pastry. Oh, come here.
What do I protect? Statues, the weapons, the mosque? Kidage, we need help.
Okay.
Is it over?
You see? This is what happens when people abandon religion, Ajay. It could have been so much worse. Thank you.
Namaste.
Hello, Ajay.
Sabal, the army attacked the monastery, but I drove them off.
Thank you, you were there, brother. That place is a symbol for our people. They need to see stability. Your father understood that. He could have used more men like you in the war.
I'm completely gonna turn this around. Oh, hello. Fucking hunters. Eat it. There you go, Tiger. You're free to go. Don't attack me.
Excellent work.
I didn't plan this one. Okay, what do we have? What's that? Russian brick car shipping. It's almost the same. Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's do it.
The following is an announcement
Steal the truck, take the outpost, deliver the truck. Classic approach. Well, for me anyway. I don't know how many other people out there do this. I do it all the time.
Be sure to give them the right of way at all times.
Okay, so if anybody's wondering, it's because you get a metric ton of XP for doing that. 2 things in this game that deliver a hell of an amount of XP, and that's taking an outpost without being seen or delivering a truck. Delivering a truck gives you 1200 points, which can actually give you, well, when you look at that, that can give you another skill point. How did I get 17 points? Fucking hell. Let's do this one first. I need to be able to do takedowns on heavy, guys. It's a must for me. Yay! There we are. I can run forever. Oh, stop. Gotcha. Well, one thing's for sure, you can't complain about the music in Far Cry 5. There's a lot of it.
The following is an announcement from the
Well done. Now we just need to get this truck to the right spot. I'll mark the delivery location on your map.
No. Son of a... Ah! Ow.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Homeland Protection. This message is directed to the Golden...
Go. Thank you. Nice.
There's been an attack. I need help immediately. Tigers are attacking.
Posters. More XP.
Ajay, good job with the outpost. Pagan has to take notice now. Let's make sure he pays attention.
There we go.
What are we supposed to do with this? Do Amita and Samal know anything about this?
Down this road, I think. Hey, Ajay.
There's been an attack.
Molotov. What's that sound?
I don't want these drugs hanging around any longer than they...
Tigers are attacking. Civilians down. We need help.
The hell is that? The dogs. There are dogs here. They killed a deer. The fuck?
It would be difficult, but we
I
could
know they're
catch them.
here. I've heard them.
This is a lot of age. We need to get the trucks in right now. Call Anita, call Sabah.
Okay, they must have buggered off. Shit, man. Look at all these drugs. So you could make a lot of money from that.
With him in a moving truck, it'll be a hard kill. Now where's a
I'm not a bad shot.
Yeah, well, I hear you're a very good shot. I'll mark Vora's intended location on your map, but be prepared for anything. Who knows what the situation will be like when you get there.
Right.
Secrecy is most important. Don't let anyone see you. And if you can, hide the body. Take his dog tags, though. Yeah, he doesn't get to keep those.
Yes, my dear. I will do as you ask. Because you were so nice about it. Let's hope this assassination doesn't blow up in my face like it did last time. Because I still remember that. Well, of course, it's happened many times. That's why I remember it. I don't actually remember what happened last time.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Public Affairs and Social Harmony. Interfering with
have a drink.
official Royal Army operations is punishable by death. Those found guilty of insurgent acts face summary sentencing and execution. Remember, the Royal Army is...
Oh fuck, it's a pig. Jesus. It's ready in the right position.
Come on, quickly, quickly. We don't have all day. They say we flank the rebels from the east. They'll never spot enough. Get it back to the truck. You aren't sure, take it anyway.
Over here.
See, I'm glad I paid attention because that could have blown up in my face. This guy was moving way too quickly. But I still got it. There you go. Hopefully a big fish will, you know, jump on land and just pull you into the river. Shut up about your farm. I've killed the bad guys. You still got some animals. Just go and get them. You're welcome. Well, what, you mean run them over with cars? I could, but not on an assassination mission, because if they spot me, the mission fails. You cannot be alerted. Oh man, the cars are bouncing today. What is going on?
This message is directed to the Golden Path. Why must you continue this useless struggle? Do you not realize that your
Brothers and sisters, we are being attacked by the Royal Army. We fought hard to capture this outpost. Now we must fight to keep it. Send help.
Enough with the bow and arrow.
Don't turn your back to the enemy! You die! You're gonna regret it! I'm going to kill
Get off my land, assholes. Eat it. A civilian died. Well, you know what? He got in the way. That was a collateral damage shot.
Without your help, we might have lost the outpost. Thank you. That was too close, my friend.
We would have lost the outpost. Are you kidding? That's one thing number 5 doesn't have is retaliations on the outposts. That would be quite interesting in that game. Ooh. Ooh. I've got some new toys. Hell yes. Ooh, yum yum. I love the D2. Shall I use this? Why the hell not? This weapon is so powerful in number 5. It's absolutely mental. There's so many weapons that they could bring into number 5. Classic ones and new ones. Well, they brought in a new assault rifle, so they can definitely bring new stuff in. Shangri-Laga. You guys. What did you do, huh? What did you do? Give me your shit. Or I will kill you. What is that? Oh, one shot took him out. Alright, what's next? Oh yeah, a little house down there. It's got some goodies on it, including the red box. Uh-oh. Oh, how do I defuse them? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. I see a massive mushroom cloud in the distance. Shit. Give me that. Thank you. Oh, bag of gold dust. Lucky me. What's the hardest game I ever played? Oh, wow. You got me there, dude. That's a good question. Holy shit, what is the hardest game I've played? Why? For God's sake, move out of the way! Oh, stupid people. Stuck to the right side of the road and they still smashed into me. Urgh. Okay, sorry, I overreacted a bit there. Damn it. I'm trying to think of a game that I stopped playing because it was just shit. Just, oh, that could have killed me. Get off my car! His body is on the... Oh, Jesus. That's funny. Damn it. I'm sure there was a game I stopped playing because I thought it was too hard. It really pissed me off. What was it? You've asked a good question there, man. You have. It's very difficult for me to answer that. But see, it could be a game that I thought was really hard, but now it's really easy to me because I managed to beat it.
Efforts are costing lives. The killing can stop. All you have to do is surrender.
Hold on a minute. Yes, yes. If there is a game that I thought was extremely difficult, right? It wasn't just me. There was a bunch of us because we played it all together. Was Gears of War. It was Gears of War 3. That had 4-player co-op on it, but we, as a group, played it on the hardest difficulty, and it absolutely kicked our asses for hours. Hours on end we were losing. But we did not give up. We spent the entire day trying to play this game, and we eventually beat it, but at that... I cannot remember a game that was as hard as that, like story mode wise, and that was with 4 real players, 4 of us, not me and 3 AIs. It was 4 of us. It was a very hard game, on that difficulty anyway. And I will confess, Gears of War is one franchise that I miss from when I did have an Xbox. Gears of War was one of the finest franchises ever made. I wish I still had it, if I'm honest. But it was a challenge. It took us an entire day to do it. It was very difficult. That's one that comes to mind. So it's the first one that comes to mind anyway. So yeah, good question. Very good question. You'll have to let me know what that means, dude. So what do you mean by madhouse? Is that like the hardest difficulty? Well, it sounds like a hard difficulty, but I'd like to know for sure.
What am I doing? I'm fighting for freedom.
We can reach more people now, Ajay. Keep capturing those bell towers, and Kirat will have greater reason to thank you.
It's AJ. Someone called for an armed escort?
The people need guns to fight the blur. We have cases of rifles ready to go. Will you deliver them?
Of course. Send me the coordinates.
Thank the gods. The driver will be waiting.
You made it. Excellent. Come. We're
Well,
already
I thought that's what it was. You said madhouse. That's a funny name for a difficulty.
I knew a man who joined the Royal Army.
I like it though, madhouse.
Don't stray too far. We don't have much time.
Madhouse. And they change everything. Oh. Oh wow, they change everything. Now that is what you call a challenge, my friend. That is a challenge. It's when they change everything around. It's a good idea. It keeps it interesting. It can be annoying at the same time though.
Up ahead! Enemy vehicle! Enemy vehicle right in front of us!
God's sake, hold the truck steady.
He executed his own family because they refused the royal decree
to grow poppies on their farm. He was laughing when he dragged them out of their home and put a bullet in each one of their heads. They've got some engine trouble.
Come
Keep
on.
an eye out while I try to jumpstart this rust bucket. Come back! People are waiting for us!
I can't believe that drop knocked RJ down. Oh, dude, I can't believe I forgot about this, but the hardest game I've actually played is Doom. Yeah, Doom 2016, because I still haven't completed that on the hardest difficulty. Because, I don't know if you know about this, but on that difficulty you cannot die. If you die, then the game restarts. And one of my goals was to complete that game on the hardest difficulty without dying. But you really have to practice with that. You need to know where all the monsters are going to be, and you need to know how to, you know, master your reflexes. I can't believe I forgot about that. But the next Doom game is coming out soon, probably next year. It would be nice if I finished this one on the hardest difficulty first. What I have to do is play it on the difficulty just below it, because it's actually the same difficulty. The only difference is you can't die. So if I play it on the one before it and I manage to do the campaign without dying, then I know I can complete it. I cannot believe I forgot about Doom. How crazy is that? Ooh, a large emerald. Very nice.
Ajay, that convoy you brought in was a gift we desperately needed. Thank you, brother.
It's a gift we desperately needed. Thank you, brother. Thank you, buddy booty bummer. Well, if you end up playing a game where you cannot die and the campaign restarts, then that is a challenge. Now, Doom is definitely one of those games. I've not seen, to this day, I've not seen a greater challenge than that. But to be honest, the last time I played Doom, I was doing very well, very well on the regular Nightmare difficulty. Because you've got Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. They're actually the same difficulty, but Ultra Nightmare is the one where you just can't, you're not allowed to die. But I was playing it on Nightmare, and I got through most of the campaign without being killed. I stopped playing it. I can't remember why. But I really should play it again. I really should get used to it and just conquer it, even if it's just once. It's completely on the hardest difficulty without dying. Before all of this, I was convinced that I couldn't do it, but now after lots of practice I realised I can do it if I put my mind to it. It's just at that particular level I wasn't experienced enough. Right, I was gonna do something, what was it? Oh shit. I took an outpost, bell tower. No, let's go over here. I am at Teretha.
you made contact with the hunters.
Someone need help!
Hi, Ajay.
Hey, Ajay. Been.
The hell? Nah, there's no way in hell I got that many karma points. Where's the mask? Kill it. What do you mean it resets your level? Like, is that your character level or the level you're playing on? Because if it just resets the level, that's one thing. But if it resets the entire campaign, that's an entirely different ball game you got right there, man.
Coming at you from Radio Free Iraq. Let's be real. Re-education camps, forced labor, police brutality, civil war. These are not good times, my Kirati brothers and sisters.
Listen to me very carefully.
Your character level.
You are in Dipler's region.
That's different.
There that is heavily fortified. Attacking it will be very difficult as long as Dipler is in power.
Yes, he looks like he robbed a metrosexual pimp. Yes, he is the delusional psychopath maniac who killed the leader of the Golden Path and is... Now, Sabal believes that going back to our roots will save Kirat, and I think he might have a point.
What are you doing?
Some guys say that religion
Get
is
out of here.
for the masses. Well, if Sabal doesn't want us to have drugs, he's got to replace the drugs with something, okay? I mean, have you been to a party and people say...
Jesus, man, that's one hell of a punishment for dying on that difficulty.
Like, why the fuck did I come to this party? Ooh. But then again...
The one on the right will win. Nope, he lost. Every time I bet on the bears, I always pick the losing one. No, not today, Captain Grizzly. Oh no, he's not Grizzly, but still. I call them Grizzly because they're bears. Uh-oh. Whoops. I'm surrounded.
Advancing on his position!
Oh shit, it's a big guy.
Cover me! I'm headed up! Got it!
Seriously, why are you guys running into the temple? Do I look like I went in there? You clowns.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Jordan. How you doing, man? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Considering my skin tone and the color of my hair, I look amazing.
Should I do this mission?
RJ, always a pleasure to see you. I've always fancied myself a Lotus
Cannot decide.
but sometimes
If I do this mission, I get access to powerful weapons that belong to the Royal Guard. Which means I get the weapons early in the game. I don't know whether I should do it.
the woman who reads the propaganda sounds very sexy. I wonder if she's
What do you guys think? Should I do this mission? Get access to Royal Guard weapons nice and early? Or should I leave it alone? Yep. Why the hell not? Thank you.
Ajay, I have a friend in the guard. He tells me that Pagan's men are hunting after the ruby of Prabodhana, the blood ruby and the eye of enlightenment. The ruby must be returned to its people when the country is safe. Until then, don't let them steal it. They'll sell it, and we'll lose a piece of our heritage. Here, I'll show you where to go.
Oh, hell no. They are not selling that. I have to be careful though, because these guys are Royal Guard. They're twice as tough as the ones down here. Oh, come on, get out of the way.
Here. Now, I hate flying, but I don't need to worry about that now because Pagan's got the only airport in the country on lockdown. Hey, Rugby, I've seen planes flying in and out of the airport. Yes, we all have. But those planes aren't filled with people. They're filled with heroin.
Come on, give me a gold bar. Ah, corporate bonds. Alright, here goes nothing. The ruby. Pick up this gun quickly. There we are, that's one weapon. All you have to do is pick them up and they're yours. That's what I love about it. Can't do that in Far Cry 5, I don't think. Probably realised it was too beneficial. Ooh, 50 caliber sniper rifle. Perfection. Do I need that? Yeah. I'm good, my friend. I'm good. I was telling Steve here that the yesterday I was supposed to stream this, and I put the game on, sat down, had my headset on, getting ready to go. Next thing you know, I go to load the game up and my game is not there. Instead of saying like continue and like how much time has passed and everything like that, no, it just said new game. That was it. My save file was just gone. I've no idea how the hell that happened. Oh shit, come on. Got it. No idea how it happened, so that was 3 hours of gameplay I lost, which I was pissed off about. So what I did yesterday was I spent time playing through it again, up until the point when the save file disappeared. So I don't know how it happened. I didn't see any corruption notifications or anything like that. I just turned the game on and it was gone. I was very annoyed. Hey you, get over here. The fuck is this idiot? I'm getting rid of him. Come into people's streams and start cursing, you moron. Get a bloody job or something. Idiot. I knew this guy was at that window. Seriously, why do people feel the need to come into streams and just start cursing at everyone? What the fuck is wrong with them? Yeah, I curse. We all curse, but don't just curse at people. What the hell, man? I'm not in the mood today. I'm in a bad mood when it comes to people. I'm just tired of them. Shit. I hate these guys, they take 2 frickin' arrows. Oh, is that a rocket launcher? So it is. I'll take that. I'll keep that. Give me that. The rocket launcher is another weapon I hadn't unlocked yet. Yeah, well, he's gone now. Seriously, man, those people need to get a job or something. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at me. I play a lot of games in my off time, but I work 5 days a week. You know what I mean? I mean, it tells me that they have a very, very sad existence if the only thing they can do is come into someone's stream and curse. And ultimately it comes down to them just being jealous because they can't fucking get their own damn channels or something. He's probably a stupid little kid. Most of the time they are dumb little kids. Either that, the children trapped in grown-ups' bodies. Could work either way. You know, today I'm just not in the mood for people. I've had a lot of dumb people today at work. I don't want any more of them.
Caught in it. Lost one.
Where are those little rats? I need to see the rats, because rats can set mines off. Can't see them here. Ah, they're both up there. Good. Alright. Start setting up my explosives, because I know exactly what's going to happen in a minute. No, I don't have that game, dude.
What is making that noise?
Oh, there is the one thing about some YouTubers is their job is YouTubing because they got lots of subscribers, and you know what? That's cool because that means YouTube pays them. That's fair enough. When you got stupid little idiots like that, that is an entirely different ball game. The hell? Oh, I can't believe it. Hello, I'll take that. This is a weapon I hope they bring out in Far Cry 5. This is one of my favourite weapons.
Copy. Timing up now. No.
Yeah, this is the Bison. I want this gun in Far Cry 5. I'm certain that they will add it. I'm certain that they will. They got to. It's a classic. Hold that. Hold this. Right there. This one here. Right, trap set. Yeah, but see, that's the thing about you, Steve. You're a good kid. I like good kids. I don't like dickheads like that one. You know, just get right on my freaking nerves.
Sorry.
This weapon is definitely not easy to use against these guys, but it's alright. I think after dealing with the other shit in the other games, I'm okay. Hey, F. Hood, how you doing? Oh crap, forgot about that. Hold this. Thank you. See, the only reason I do this mission is to get their weapons, because, like I said, all you do is pick them up and then put them back down, and they unlock in your inventory. And I love the Royal Guard weapons; they're really quite efficient. Oh, multi-killer 2. Multi-killer 3. Son of a bitch. Give me that. That's it. Oh man. me that back now. Cute. Ooh, a flamethrower. Take that for a second, then we'll unlock that as well. Seriously, that is the only reason I do this mission, is just to get these weapons, because why the hell not, you know? It's as simple as picking them up and putting them back down. That's cool. You know what? I hope they bring out the Ace 52 for Far Cry 5 as well, because they're doing really nice. Yep. Dude, see, when it comes to the Royal Guard, you're damn right there's a war zone. I mean, there's reasons why I'm tiptoeing around them and killing them quietly. And I've only got 2 health bars. They can kill me very quick if I'm not careful. Hey Jordan, did you see the new weapon they've added for Far Cry 5 this week? Brand new assault rifle.
Shit!
The BP-2 it's called. It looks like a cross between an F2000 and a TAR-21. I've seen it in action. It looks really nice. It's a rapid-fire weapon, and it's quite balanced. It doesn't really bounce much either. Got to play arcade for 40 minutes to unlock it, and then next week they'll give everybody a standard one that they can just unlock with the in-game currency or with their silver bars.
The people of Kirat are in your debt.
Now, remember a while ago I was saying I hope they add brand new weapons, like brand new assault rifles. Well, my wish has come true. They've added 2 in 3 weeks. You got the M16, and now you've got this BP-2. It's a beautiful weapon. I don't like the color of it because it's all that it's that rainbow color. I don't like rainbow, but it's a beautiful gun. Very, very nice gun. Cannot wait to unlock it. I want to play it right now, but I can't.
I was just thinking that we should work together, you and me. And now Providence has provided the means. Blessed be the Lord, my rock, who trains my hands for war.
No, it's not Valley of the Yetis, dude. It's a it's just a standard. It's a DLC mission.
It means do
just a little mission to do.
Best,
but
even if it requires you
if I can get the Royal Guard weapons from it, I'll do it.
Country like this. As soldiers, we protect our people through our willingness to kill. And what do we need?
Yeah, man. What's his name? Willie B. He put up a nice video. Check his video out. And you know the funny thing was, he actually responded to one of my comments. Bless him. Even though he's got like 120,000 subs or something like that, took the time to respond to me.
Okay. Praise God. And the scales have fallen from the boy's eyes. There was a shipment leaving over the mountain by helicopter, but it went down. I need you to take this tracker and recover the shipment before the army gets it back. The Lord will provide you with transportation. What do you say?
Amen.
Amen. Now go!
Hello, Deep Secrets. How you doing?
Go, AJ!
Is that where the weapon comes from? Rainbow Six? I've never heard of this rifle before. Never heard of it. I looked it up and I still couldn't find it.
To turn in half of every harvest to the supply officer of the local outpost.
Yeah, check out Willie B, dude. He put up a video about it. He showcased the weapon in action. It's really nice. It is a really nice weapon. I don't like the colour because it's the rainbow colour. I don't like that rainbow stuff. But next week, once the live event's over, you know, they'll give us a standard one that we can unlock ourselves. I'll probably buy it. I've got like 800 silver bars. So why the hell not?
The Royal Army has likely dispatched men to secure the chopper's cargo for themselves. Strike them down if you must. Was looking like a demon tonight.
I can barely breathe.
Get out of here, you mutts.
What's this? Where are the guns?
How did he have that box in his hood or something?
What was in here?
That was terrible aiming. Oh god. Dude, that deagle. Fucking hell. That weapon, my god. It's a freaking powerful gun, I tell you. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they've added a lot of nice weapons lately. They really have. I mean, at first I was a bit concerned about the M16 because it more or less had the same statistics as the ARC. However, the handling on the M16 is not as good, so it's a bit more bouncy. But it's alright, because I normally switch to burst fire when I use the M16. The traditional Call of Duty way, you know? Gotcha, you fucker. Yep, I know you're there. Don't need the white cat skins because I threw a couple of baits at enemies earlier on and they lured white cats out coincidentally. Well, thanks for that.
God damn it, it's empty.
The thing is, at the minute I'm itching to play Far Cry 5. I really am, because I want to try out that new weapon. I need to spend 40 minutes in arcade to do it, but I'll do that offline. Well, that's not good. I looked up in the corner and I saw 666. 6 people watching and 66 comments. That's alright. That's my other phone number, isn't it? Good night, pal. No, that is exactly what it is. It's the Desert Eagle. The Deagle's like it's like another name for it. The motherfucker takes 50 caliber rounds, but then I think that's what they take in real life as well, because those weapons are so powerful, and you got to be careful with the recoil. I think the FN would be a good choice actually.
This has got to be it. But if it's not weapons, why did he send me here?
I think there is some sort of gravity launcher in the game. I'm sure there's a nerd out there that uses it, but I've got no interest in that. Woof, woof. The strongest gun in this game is without a doubt the buzzsaw. It's a signature weapon that it's like a weapon of the gods. You just fire one shot and it kills anyone in one go. What is the D52? Well, I didn't know that. Well, 50 means 50 caliber last time I checked. So.
Hello, RJ.
And the motherfucker definitely takes 50 caliber ammo, and I'm not surprised. So you've seen the freaking damage it does. Jesus, man. Damn. I'm putting holes in the Chosen and everything. I'd love to try that weapon out with the new assault rifle. That would be awesome.
One surprisingly small box, as requested. I thought it was going to be a weapons shipment for the Golden Path. That's why I went.
And it is appointed unto men once to die. But after this, the judgment.
You know what? It would have been really interesting to see this guy take on Joseph Seed.
They lied to you. You know this. People call it the circle of life, but life is built on a pile of bones. You eat, or you are eaten. Animals call it survival. Humans call it business.
Are those...
Business, AJ. Terrible business. I was saved by a bullet to the head. It killed the old me, the terrible me, one you would have called a warlord. But that bullet, it made a hole in my skull that allowed the light of God to slip in, and I was baptized by the waters of Coca Falls.
So those diamonds...
Leviticus 17:11. For it is the blood that makes an atonement for the soul. These are remnants of my past transgressions.
That buzzsaw is one mean weapon.
My hands.
I hope they bring out some sort of god weapon for number 5. I think it'll be worth it.
And the weapons for the Golden Path.
They will have them. And better. Go! Tell Amita and Sabal they will be getting their weapons. And they may also want to know that the Blue is preparing a large shipment of opium at the old tea factory.
Wait, opium?
Another terrible business, AJ. Now go! And tell them! And when you are finished, come see me, for the Lord's work is never done!
For the Lord's work is never done. Her body just went flying up into the freaking air. Oh my god. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ramadan will kill you quickly.
Oh shit, there's another one. Ow! How rude! Where is this guy's body? Has it gone all the way to frickin' Montana? Dude, we already have shotguns in Far Cry 5 that shoot incendiary rounds. I just don't use them too often. And they're very dangerous because they cause a lot of collateral damage, and I end up setting the entire frickin' forest on fire. That is not fun. There's slug rounds in it as well. There's different types of ammunition for pretty much every weapon. Like, even the RPG's got a cluster rocket, and like you fire it in a straight line or something, or it goes up in the air and comes back down and explodes in a massive cluster explosion. It's crazy. And yes, I want that shotgun as well. We've already got the D2, and I do want that lever action one. I'm sure they'll do it, dude, because they need to bring out a couple more shotguns. You know, they'll do it, and they did say this is going to be the biggest arsenal ever assembled in any Far Cry game, and I really do believe them. I think they're telling the truth. I've seen the evidence. Well, I was saying earlier on, one of the things I'm not keen on is the idea of using the sci-fi weapons in the main campaign. I'd only do that if I wanted to have a laugh, but I won't use them, because you know when they bring the DLC out, odds are the weapons that they got there will go into the campaign as well. What they'll bring out for the zombies, I will not know. But I certainly want the Ace 52 back in the game. I really do want that weapon back. She's my baby. I need her. I don't even know where the frickin' hell I'm going. What's going on now? Aha. Alright, let's go to this outpost. Ew. Ho ho ho. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Yeehaw! Woohoo! There we go, see? Oh shit, how much money do I have? Huh. Lots of weapons. No, put it back. There, now we can sell that ship. Yay! There we are. Royal Guard weapons. The hell's up with the end of that weapon? Is it supposed to look like that? Don't believe so. Oh, there we are. It's back.
If it wasn't for you, I don't know what would have happened.
Oh God!
Out the way! Out the way! Out the way! Thank you. Wait. Yeah, I hid in the bush. A little purple. Just wanted the turbo man.
Radio Fikirat, Rabbi here. Now, I hate flying, but I don't need to worry about that now because Pagan's got the only airport in the...
To any Golden Pass in the area,
Oh,
the Royal
mofos.
Army is trying to retake this outpost. We need immediate assistance.
Of course they are.
Those planes aren't filled with people. They're filled...
Shh. Sneak up behind them.
Moving! Don't stop firing!
Ow! Ugh. That hurt. Why would you do that to me? Dude, do you really need the nitro in that? Because when you look at it, like the double barrel shotgun in that more or less is that thing in many ways. But I get what you're saying at the same time, because that thing takes 50 caliber rounds as well. But honestly, that double barrel shotgun in number 5, that thing is powerful as it is. Imagine them bringing out that beast at the same time. Frickin' hell.
This is Rabbi Rana on Radio Fikirat. And you guys know what? I have a bone to pick.
Out the way, bloody civilian. You're about to get eaten by a tiger. Just saying.
The following is an announcement from the Ministry of Public Affairs and Social Harmony.
You know what, if there's one thing that they need, if there's a weapon type they need to add to number 5, it's the light machine guns, really and truly. So this is one thing that I forgot about. The light machine guns in Far Cry 5 are entirely new weapons, because there's no M60 in this one, there was no M249 in this one, but there's plenty of potential for them to bring back other light machine guns, without a doubt. See you. Eat it. Yeah, so either they can bring out a new light machine gun, or they can bring out some of the old ones. So the U-100, which is a very good machine gun in this one, is one they can bring out, and the MKG, that's a very good machine gun as well. Not to mention the MG42. But if they do bring out another new light machine gun, it'll probably be further down the line, because they've already got 2 new ones as it is. But anything's possible. But light machine guns is something they definitely have to work on, without a doubt. Hey! I hear another one. It's outside. There you are. Oh shit. I hate snakes. Sorry, I'm just looking at my messages. An infantry mobile cannon. Go to hell. Oh wait, hold on a minute, that's an idea. That weapon, that grenade launcher that they brought out for this one, remember the Chinese artillery cannon? It fires like 8 grenades or something before you reload it. They've got to bring that back. Oh man, or even the other grenade launcher that fires 4. Remember that one? You can bring that into it. There's so many weapons they can use, man. Oh damn, I'm gonna get to a stage where I'm just gonna be there'll be so many weapons I won't know which one to freaking use. Hey you, down there. Boom, got you. Right. The only game that I've played online recently is actually Battlefield 1. But, right, I don't stream that game very often because the thing is, I get countless numbers of requests to play online with people. And I'm very wary of playing online, especially if somebody's located across the ocean. A lot of the people that request it are American people, and because they live across, you know, the ocean, the connection is terrible. It's always terrible. I cannot play online with any American people, but I will just get too many requests for it, and I'm just gonna have to decline it. But I get a lot of hate messages because of that, and I'm not keen on it. So that's why I didn't really stream Battlefield 1 very often. I did on a few occasions, but if I do play multiplayer with anybody, it's going to have to be somebody that lives in Europe, unfortunately. And I do not mean any offense to anybody. I've got nothing against American people. I just cannot play online with them. Injustice 2 is a prime example of that, because I cannot play that game online. There are some people on there that I have been able to fight against because their connection's good, but one thing we had in common is that we both had a wired connection, not a Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi connections are shit, but if you've got a wired one, you stand a better chance. And Prince Jello, I was playing Far Cry 5 with him the other day. We could not keep the connection stable, we kept disconnecting. That was unfortunate, because he's my very first loyal subscriber.
This is Rabi Ray Rana, and you're listening
Pissed
to
me off,
Radio
that did.
Kirat. Let's hear some tunes. OMG, Ajay Gale. Bhaiyo, Bhaijan, I would like to shake your hand. I have been keeping an eye on you. You are doing really good work.
So you're the guy on the radio?
Yeah, that's me. The voice of
Oh,
Radio
you're in Arizona, God.
Rabi Ray Rana.
That's even further away, my friend.
But I fight with my words, and you know the old saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. I mean, after all, I'm like the Rush Limbaugh, but with soul and a conscience. Besides, the more people I turn away from Pagan, the less people you have to fight.
I can't argue with that.
Still, there's only so much I can do from here. I spread the truth, and I take the liars down a peg, but someone needs to get their hands dirty. And come on, look at me and Chotu. I mean, Chotu's dirty, but it's not like we can mess people up. The only guns we use are water guns, and come on, man, that's why I have this radio show. You have the broad shoulders and biceps to take down evil. You've been tearing down propaganda posters, which is great, but
there's always somebody that dislikes me.
His men are setting up temporary
That's usually because I'm doing something right. It's
are
probably
churning
that
out the
idiot that I
bullshit
banned earlier on.
24/7, yeah.
So what do we do?
There is no reason
all
to
this hardware?
dislike
I
any of
built
my
it myself,
streams.
man.
There's no reason to
You
do
think
that.
Chotu helps? Come on, look at the guy. He's got body and mind dyslexia. The dude
I
is
don't
practically
dislike
worthless.
people's streams unless
I use
they're
this
all
stuff to
unless they
monitor
put
Royal
something
Army
horribly
radio channels
offensive
till I
up.
managed to locate one of these centers.
And you want me to put it out of commission?
Hearts and minds, Ajay. Hearts and minds. We can't have Bughan contaminating the population with all his bullshit.
And this will stop the propaganda?
No way, not even close, but don't worry. I'll track down the new propaganda centers whenever they appear, and then I'll relay the details to you. Meanwhile, you should go do what you do best. Go fuck up those members, man. Take out that first center. Oh shit, I gotta go back. Hey, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Chotu, make him some chai. Bhai, chai banao, bhai. Sorry, this is not a first-class hotel, but we do what we can. Are you hot? Should we turn on the AC? Chotu, AC ko lagao, bhai. Sorry, it's really hot in here. It's like a hot box, man. It feels like Guantanamo Bay up in here. So great meeting you. Hey, we are back. You are tuned into Radio Freaky Rat with Rabbi Ray Rana. We've had some questions from our loyal listeners. This is coming from...
The other thing about online, and I say this frequently as well, is I don't enjoy online gameplay as much as I used to. I actually
The following is an announcement.
I actually prefer single player games because I think they're a lot more entertaining than online stuff, and the online community is highly toxic, as everybody says, and I do agree with it. There are too many toxic people out there, and there are just way too many idiots.
Of all the bell towers in the country. May Bughan's light shine upon your fucking ass.
I got to a point where I snapped and I lost my temper because there were so many people that were sending me hate messages. Like when I used to play Battlefield, not Battlefield 1, the ones before it, like number 3 and number 4, and all Call of Duty games. Oh my goodness, the amount of people that sent messages to me because I was doing so well. I was a very good player when I played Call of Duty. I will credit myself on that. I was good at Call of Duty, but they hated me because I was good, and I got tired of it. I snapped one day, and I decided, you know what, I'm fed up with online now because of the way people are, and it's not just the way they are in general, it's the way they play as well. So a lot of them just don't play the game properly, and they just fuck about. And my thing is, if you're not going to play the game properly, then why are you here wasting everyone else's efforts? I just had enough of it. I couldn't stand it any longer. So I stuck to Battlefield 1. I've turned off... that's the thing I love about the PS4, is you can turn off the ability for people to send you messages. So no one can send me messages, no one can send me friend requests, nothing. I turned all of that off. If anyone wants to add me to the list for whatever reason, assuming I'll play online and whatnot, I will do it on my own terms. Simple as that. Greece, I'd say it's possible, but it could also be unlikely, because even though they're European, Greece is still pretty far away from where I am. If it's somebody from France, Spain, Germany, Holland, Norway, stuff like that, it's generally okay. Maybe on the border of the Middle East. And yeah, I'm looking forward to Battlefield 5 at the minute, but I'm still tiptoeing around all of it because I don't want them to pull any fast ones on us and just like dump stupid microtransactions and things. I don't believe they'll do it, but there's always a possibility. But I don't think they will, because they will get into far too much trouble if they do that now. Because they've made it. They said it on a live interview that that's not the way it's going to be now, and they can't contradict themselves in a live interview. That's bad for business. Don't do that. There's another one there. Look.
How many do you think they are? Could be more than one person.
Stay alert! We don't know what's out here.
Are they? I know you're still out there.
I'm going to cut you into pieces.
Ow! Motherfucker! You.
can never hurt me.
Oh, I can't hurt you, but I can definitely kill you. Like that. 750 XP. Love it. Yeah. No, I do agree, dude. I think they have learned, because they can't screw themselves over by telling stuff like that in interviews and then going against it. They've got to win back the loyalty of their fans, and this is how they've got to do it. They've got to ditch that pay-to-win shit and only use microtransactions for cosmetic purposes only, not pay-to-win. You don't ever do that. Especially when you got kids out there that are playing these games as well. And to be honest, I think there should be rules against that now, because online never existed back in the day when I was a kid. There was no such thing as online. You played single player or you played split screen with your friends. Those were the best days. Those are the days that I miss. But no, too many of them are online. Some of them are as young as 6 or 8, and I'm like, oh, please. I wouldn't allow a 6-year-old to freaking go online. Are you kidding me?
I've heard you've been tearing down Pagan's propaganda. Good. Lies like that don't deserve to be seen.
Sometimes I stare for a long time into the bonfires, and I can almost see the future as the king sees it. What was that?
Hey, Ajay, I
found another propaganda center. I'm sending you the coordinates now. Head over there and take it out with extreme prejudice. Man, I've always wanted to say that. Take it out with extreme prejudice. That's like some serious Black Ops shit, man. Extreme prejudice. Okay, sorry, I'm just getting off topic. I'll let you get back to doing what you do best. This is Rabi Ray Rana signing off. Okay, why am I talking like I'm on the radio? I mean, I am on the radio, but I'm not on the air. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna go. Sorry, Ajay. Please don't think I'm a loser. Cause I'm not.
Okya!
Lined you up. I knew you were gonna spot that body. There's one more here. And one more out there. You. I can hear him, but I can't see him. There he is. Yeah. Just thought I'd snipe them. Can't be bothered. Yep. You know what? Well, there you go, dude. You and I have something in common. You don't even play on. You don't even have online stuff. You see what I mean? That's the reason why. And people will wonder why I don't play online. That is exactly the reason why. Because there are just too many arseholes out there. It pees me off. The thing about Battlefield is the problem I had with the players is there was a lot of them that didn't play the objective properly. And they just cock up the entire thing for everybody. I hate losing because my team is not you know, making enough effort to fight back, or they're just sitting in the hills with sniper rifles not doing anything. What's even worse is when half of the team is snipers. Oh shit, what's that? Oh, it's a tiger. My friend and I used to really complain about that when we were playing Battlefield 1, was there was some people, half of the team, now you got 32 people on each team, and half of them were snipers. I'm like, that's really useful, guys, thanks a lot. We'll go, you know, the tanks are rolling all over us and killing us and everything like that, and you're sniping.
Who killed your father?
Oh, drives me crazy.
My father was a radio tower operator. He changed the broadcast to play any messages and...
Where are they now?
Holy shit, he didn't even notice that. I just gotta kill these douchebags with a submachine gun, and I just happen to be carrying one. Oh god, I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted.
Rabi Rana here with Radio Free Kirat. It looks like the last few outposts the Golden Path recaptured were not a fluke, you guys. The good guys now nearly control.
That's exactly what I hate, is the trash talkers. Of course. Well,
I keep putting it off. And I think it's partly because of all the
on Battlefield, you have the option to turn off squad voice chat. Now, I mean, I'll give you an example. I had the voice chat turned on and I was wearing my headset, but I was playing by myself. But there was this little kid in a squad, and he was faffing about. He was being silly, right? And he wasn't paying attention to what was going on. So the rest of my squad had been idiots as well. So I said, guys, we need to push up and do something here, you know, because like everything's just falling apart. And see this kid, oh my goodness. You should have seen the amount of shit he gave me. I really had to go at this boy. I really had to go at him. Because I said, look, we're trying to play the game. I'm saying we need to go and do something, and you're trash talking me. Calling me F in this, F in that, and I'm like, you know something? I don't know who the fuck you think you are, you little shit. Don't talk to me like that. If that's the way you're going to talk to people, then don't even play these games. You know, I really had a go at him. I really did. You know, but then I turned the voice chat off so he couldn't hear me, and I couldn't hear him because I just had enough of it. But that's an example of what I'm talking about. I said, look, we need to move up. We need to do something. There's a great big tank sitting right in front of us, and I'm trying to blow it up, and no one else was doing it. I said, guys, can we switch to explosives and blow this tank up? I said that as well. Whoa, what did I get? Blah 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 blah. I'm like, I was fed up. I was totally fed up with it. I couldn't tolerate it any longer. Pissed me off.
This is Rabir Rana on Radio Free Kirat. And you guys know what? I have a bone to pick. I don't even remember the last time someone had anything nice to say about the northern part of Kirat.
Let's go get this damn
the entire region's been under
Shout
Puggle's
goats!
control
Oh
for
my
as long
god.
as I can remember. I heard they even have a bunch of gulags up there where
I don't like running over animals. It's just
what does that word
ugly.
mean? Undesirable. That's such a handy word. It can mean anything from
That was a bad idea.
to a freedom fighter trying to make Kirat a better place. But I find a lot of things undesirable, you guys. I find food undesirable. I wish I never had this shit, to be honest. I mean, the food that I have to eat up here, it's
Wow, they had 50 caliber guns. I got 2 health bars and they still didn't kill me.
Talk too much.
That wasn't bad.
People that just talk about their kids all day, I don't give a shit. I mean, I find Chotu undesirable, especially when he farts in the booth and doesn't admit to it. I mean, come on, man, it's 2 of us.
Oh, I've unlocked the stinger. Yay!
Okay? I think we should use a new
It's
word
not too
for
powerful, but
undesirable.
it's a
Shorten the
nice
word
gun.
undesirable and just call it undies. Yeah, undies. Because
But you can
undies
actually
rhyme
make your
with
own
chutneys,
stinger
and both
in
of those
Far
things
Cry
I don't
5.
like. I don't like dirty chutneys, and I definitely don't like undies. So we should call it undies. Like, hey, there's an undie coming over there. Let's stay away from him. Hey, that guy's dirty chutneys. Let's stay away from him. Both of these things are one and the same. Let's get back to the museum.
But how can I forgive the army for what they've done to Seven Treasure School? They ruin everything they touch.
Yeah. See, so Battlefield is an objective-based game, and it's a team-orientated game, right? So the thing that annoyed me about that particular idiot, that little kid, was that the tank was literally right in front of us. It was parked in the perfect position. It had plenty of cover, and I was the only person that was trying to blow it up. Now, in order to destroy a tank in Battlefield 1, you have to have a team do it, because the tank can easily back off and make repairs. But if 2 or 3 people hit it simultaneously with explosives, they will destroy it. So I said, we need to get rid of this tank. You know, we have to push up, switch to explosives, and that's when he went nuts. And I told him, I said, like, are you pissed off with me because I've actually got a good idea and you're too dumb to actually do something? Fucking little bastard. Oh, that kid, man. He was one of, let's just say that kid was one of the final straws for me. He was one of the final nails in my coffin. And I was like, that's it. Online stuff, voice chat off, everything.
I'm glad I could help.
But then at the same time, if I leave it off, then I can't communicate with some people that may actually want to be playing the game. That's the problem as well. So either I have to suck it up and get used to it, or I have to think of another idea. But it's not easy to just get on with that kind of stuff. It's really not easy. Sounds like you've encountered a good, decent group of people there, dude. I don't like the multiplayer from the Far Cry 4. Just doesn't catch my attention. Okay. Oh, that's where the next mission was. So it's Badra. Look at that. Oh no, and there's the tea factory. gamers. Again, nothing better to do with their time. Okay, I had a plan in my head for this, but I can't remember what I was gonna do. God, it's getting hot over here. Whew. Dear oh dear. Okay, so done an outpost, done some side missions. Okay, so I've got a choice. I'm gonna do the Badrum mission next time, or that one. I think I'll do the tea factory when I get around to it. Yeah, co-op is something is better. It's a lot better. Because that's just you and one other person.
Now, I want to talk about Amita. Fearless freedom fighter.
Co-op has always been my favourite sort of game mode, really.
She looks pretty hard-boarding.
I think the other problem my friend and I had when we were playing Battlefield is it was just me and him playing. And a lot of my other friends didn't play it anymore, or they had problems with connections and stuff like that. So I said to my friend, I said, look, you know what the problem is, mate? We need more people in the squad. I mean, 2 of us can make a difference. I know that. If we work together, we can really do something. But it's better when there's 5 of us. You know.
She wants to be the full boss, and I'm okay with that. I actually like her.
There's 5 of us taking out everybody on the enemy team. See, on the days when there was 5 of us in a squad, we were almost unstoppable. You know, we could do some pretty nasty shit because. For example, let's bring up the subject of tanks again. You see when a tank showed up and we were getting decimated, all of us immediately switched to the assault class and blew the tank up between the 5 of us. That is how you do it. That is proper teamwork. But when there's 2 of you, it's not so easy. Shut up. Those old bitches. What are you shooting at now? Oh, that. I don't think so. Give me your feathers. Hang on. I'll sell your feathers for a nice price.
My heart. I don't know what to say.
You know, I'm hoping that one day they'll make Far Cry games much bigger for co-op. Like, you'll be able to have like 4 people or something like that. But I mean, you'd have to go up against a lot of enemies in order to have 4. Because number 5 has well, you've seen it yourself. Number 5 has a lot of bad guys in it. A lot of bad guys. There are constantly firefights going on in that game, and for good reason as well. Because I mean. But then, that's how the games evolve. Slowly but surely. Far Cry does evolve no matter what people think. I can see the evolution. And so, in fact, you see, since I'm playing all 4 of these games, 3, 4, Primal, and 5, I can see the differences. That's how I know that the games evolve.
That's my home. That was my family. And now they're dead because of him.
Well, that makes 2 of us, my friend. I don't like people like that either. Wait, hold on. No. Okay. I need a handgun for this one.
Rot in all the hells for what he's done.
What's happened? Can I help?
Yes, kill him. Send him into the hells. He came with the Royal Army, tried to get us to join. And when we wouldn't, they killed everyone. Except me.
That's horrible.
He's taken over our house. I'll show you on the map. I've already tried to take it back, but it didn't go well. Too many soldiers. He just laughed and said my suffering was a pleasure.
Well, he's a very horrible man, isn't he? Mr. Sandman. Bring me a dream. Why am I driving? It's only over there. Oh, God. I think I'm getting tired. See? Still killed him with a handgun. Nice, luxurious wristwatch. Good item to get out of a green crate. Hey. Yeah, well, I wonder what they're going to do with Far Cry 6. But to be honest, I reckon the next game is going to be an in-betweener game. I don't think it's going to be Far Cry 6. It'll be something in between, like how they did Primal. Primal was somewhere else in Stone Age. I think the next one will be the same before they make number 6. Because well, based on how number 5 ends, we can pretty much guess it's going to be set in an apocalyptic era. I'm not keen on that yet. I'm really not. I'm not keen on it. I'll still go with it because I love Far Cry that much, but I'm not keen on the idea of being in an apocalyptic world. But then the beauty of Far Cry, or something like Far Cry, is that you can hit the reset button whenever you want. You can hit the reset button and start in a brand new Far Cry universe. And they can do things differently. That's what they can do in the future. I see them doing that anyway. Just hit the reset button and start it all over again. Just do things differently. It could be that the current era is coming to an end. Give me that one. What's that? Ammo Wrangler. Oh yeah. What's this one? Grenade takedown. Oh no, no blood dragon for me. I'm okay with another primal. I'd be surprised if they do that. I don't think they will. Medieval's not too bad. And they can go back a couple of decades. They don't necessarily have to go back hundreds of years or thousands of years in this case. They can go somewhere else. They can even do a Western style if they wanted to. Oh dear God. You know what, guys? I think I'm actually going to leave it here for now, because I'm starting to get sleepy. I cannot think properly now. Been working hard today. But my next stream will be Far Cry Primal. I think what I'll do in the meantime, offline that is I'll do the arcade on Far Cry 5, so I can unlock that weapon. So by the time I stream Far Cry 5 during this week, at some point I will already have the weapon. Test it out, try it out, show people what it can do. It'd be very interesting. That's the thing with the live events. If I'm not playing Far Cry 5 in the meantime, I get really anxious to play it because I want these new toys. Alright, so 2 streams, that's 5 hours and 7 minutes. Oh, that's a good one, dude. An industrial era. I like it. Yeah, guys, I will see you later on. Thanks for watching. I don't know when I'll be streaming next, because sometimes when I get home I fall asleep because I'm tired. Like I said, I'm working hard anyway. We'll just wait and see. It could be tonight, it could be the night afterwards. I haven't decided, but we'll see what happens. Or it could be another stream altogether. It could be Injustice, or it could be Horizon. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway guys, enjoy your day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and I'll see you again later on. Bye bye.